Why is L.I.S.S better for total fat loss than HIIT? What is L.I.S.S? Low intensity, steady state cardiovascular activity. What is HIIT? High intensity interval training. Don't get me wrong, both are great, but think about what you do every day. You move. Most of you go to the gym, you lift weights, you play soccer, you box, you grapple, whatever it is. You move, you go up and down stairs, you sit at your computer and type all day. You have consensual relationships with attractive members of the species, right? You're burning glucose, stored as glycogen in the muscles, in the liver. That's important. You're minimizing, you're negating the benefit of low intensity targeted exercise. Low intensity, steady state cardiovascular activity, simply walking for 30 minutes minimum, 45 minutes Goldilocks zone, 60 minutes ideal, 60 minutes per day, 3 to 5 days per week. You're a human. You can do it every day. You can do it every day for sure. But if you want targeted, specific body fat loss, non-functional mass, as we say, we want to preserve this lean muscle tissue and sculpt and scrape and shave down the non-functional mass, the body fat. If we're constantly going ham training high intensity, guess what, guys and girls? You're likely going to start breaking down muscle tissue. You're doing too much. If you're already training with weights, you're already training with intensity, you're already participating in extracurricular activities, you're training one style, but you need to diversify, right? You need to diversify. You need to perform lower intensity, targeted, specific, consistent exercise in order to lose total non-functional mass, specifically body fat. Now, why is L.I.S.S ideal? L.I.S.S is ideal because it's so easy to do. It's very time rewarding. You get a lot out of what you put in. So let's say wake up first thing in the morning, have a drink of water, go downstairs, put on your little shoes, walk out your front door. 20 minutes in one direction, turn around and come home. You just performed 40 minutes of L.I.S.S, low intensity, steady state cardiovascular activity. Ideally, we want to perform this while fasted, which simply means in the absence of insulin. In the absence of insulin, the body can and will or may much more efficiently and preferentially target those stubborn areas, gender-specific stubborn body fat, we like to call it. The lower donut around the belly button, the flapjack hips hanging over the back of your pants, the little bit of bra and back fat on some of you, the fat nip dudes. Those areas are a little harder to target due to insulin sensitivities and other issues. The absence of insulin, getting the insulin out of there, out of the bloodstream, allows a more efficient targeting of those specific fat cells. That's the science of it, and that's true, and that's valid. And that should be implemented into your daily program. So why is L.I.S.S more beneficial than HIIT? Overall, you get more bang for your buck of the low intensity work, assuming you're already training 3 to 5 days per week of targeted higher intensity work. Now think about this. You do barbell back squats, heart rate spikes up and then it crashes. That's HIIT. You do bicep curls, heart rate spikes up and then crashes. Low intensity steady state is just a slow pace. We like 90 to 110 beats per minute, but individual variability should be considered. That said, simply try waking up tomorrow morning 30 minutes earlier than you normally do. And how about this little bonus pro tip? Go to bed 1 hour earlier than you normally do. Go to bed an hour earlier, but wake up an hour or a half hour earlier. What does that mean? You have a net gain of 30 additional minutes of bedtime, of sleep time, but you're still getting your day started 30 minutes earlier. Now, most of you, if you go to bed an hour earlier, nothing about your life changes. Nothing about your life changes. If you wake up a half hour earlier, oh my God, it's amazing how much time. That half hour feels like 3 hours over the course of your day. You're much more productive, specifically when you've gotten your L.I.S.S in. Now, when you get your L.I.S.S in, you're walking. As we biological organisms, as humans, as we are designed to do, you're walking. I solve most of the problems of my day, of my life, during that 60 or so minutes that I'm walking each and every day. I get my plan, my action step. I work through everything. I don't like the iPod. I don't like any distractions when I'm up doing that in the morning, performing my own list. That's my me time. That's my 1 hour I have to myself. And that makes me ready to go. So why is L.I.S.S more beneficial than HIIT? This video, I think, pretty much, boom, hammers it, puts the nail on the head. Now it's up to you guys to try it. It sounds so simple. It is. That's because it is. It's that simple. So simple, anybody can use it. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so you can get more free, compelling content like this. And until next time, boom.